I honestly thought like having some different music today might be a little bit nicer. I mean, I'm kind of hurting, not gonna lie. So, but I'm still doing this. We're still here. I forgot to tweet it out that we're live. Let me go ahead and do that. How y'all doing today? Cause I'm not doing too great, but I'm still here for you guys. Let me go ahead and tweet that out that we're live. If you guys aren't already following my Twitter, it's right there up on your screen. It's also in the channel description. Cool. Alright, so that's posted up on the Twitter. And let me also go ahead and post that on Instagram that we are going live. How y'all doing today? Because I want to... I'm not doing too hot, but you know what? We're still here. I know I've already said that a couple of times. But, we'll go live here. Cool. Alright, so we posted everything out there. I just feel like vibing today because, like, I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm not trying to do anything that's, like, super nuts. My neck is killing me. I can't turn my head, like, past here. That looking up kind of hurts, so you don't see me looking all the way up, that's why. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get on into things here. We'll, put our volume back up there so you guys can hear everything that we're doing. Ugh. Those windmills are very loud. I have an energy bar and I have no idea what the energy bar is for. It might be for the armor. Hello? Who making scary, dark, spooky noise? That was you making scary, dark, spooky noise. So if you guys don't know what we did last time, we started working on getting some, we got our lightsabers now. I got yellow and Sam has blue. We're going to see if Sam's going to come around at some point. We also started automating all of our processes here for getting, we should configure that to go out the top. Is that already full? That's already full. That's a kind of problem that I like to have, is having too much stuff up there. Having a full chest. That's a problem that we need to keep having. Is processing out so much silver and lead that we actually have too much. But let's see if we have any more. We have another half a stack of galena that we can finally process out. Now we're also processing out aluminum and tin here, and I believe that that is the last of our bauxite. Cool. So I need to see what we need to get more bauxite, because we don't really need titanium, but it is good to have. So how do I get bauxite? I believe it's pulverizing aluminum. Alright, do we have more aluminum ore in our thingy-madoo here? Okay. As a matter of fact, I believe we do. So, aluminum... Osmium, iron, galena, osmium, galena, copper. Copper's good to have a good quantity of. As far as aluminum goes, we don't have very much. That's okay. We're just going to process it for now. We should probably get another pulverizer. We'll go ahead and toss that in here for now. We'll grab it back out, but we need another pulverizer if we want to run this. So pulverizer, to make one of them, we need one of these, which means we need one of those. One of these, one of these, one of these, two of these, one of these. I just want to work on automation today. I think automation is probably going to be key, and or processing at some point. Just have it automatic, because we can use these to whitelist items. So I think what we do is everything we want to whitelist will use thermodynamics. Everything else will use advanced logistical transporters. Yeah, and we have a ton of sulfur now. But we do want to run a cable. So, right, we were feeding this bauxite through this. So let's go ahead and break that. That's going to go into our chest over here, which is kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. But we do have 2 gold chests, which is pretty good. Advanced logistical transporter, universal cables, we'll need those. Because that's probably best to power the pulverizer. Yeah, we'll use them. And since we are going to be automatically just putting stuff into there, we can use these logistical transporters. So we want to put the pulverizer on the top. Cool. And we want to clear its... So we want the output. We want single output. Yeah, there we go. We want the oranged output to the side here. So we get a logistical transporter here. And we put the import here. Let's grab one of these. Do we have our configurator? Right. We configure that to pull. We configure that to pull. And then we put that there. Cool, so now it'll import from this chest, go through here. Any secondary outputs we'll put over here. So now let's just grab our aluminum. So this will be more of a proof of concept than anything else, right? Because if we can just make this run as a system on its own, we'll go ahead and put that down in the bunker. So now we are getting that into there. Let's go ahead, grab some of these universal cables. Let's hope that there's a hookup point right here. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't think that requires... There we go. So we'll do that. So now this will pulverize any secondary outputs. We put the bauxite in here. Empty cells get out here, go into the extractor, go up, back around. It is not efficient in any way, shape, or form, but it is something that we can do. And you guys have no idea how much pain I'm in. I mean, I'm in pain all the time, but this is just something else. But this process does work for this. And then this was to work on the galena, or galena? I don't know how to say it. Ow, fuck. You're gonna hear me say ow and fuck a lot in this stream. And my neck is just not okay. Right, here we go. We'll put the galena or galena. Galena? We're going to say galena. I have no idea if it's actually Galena or not, but we'll throw the Galena in there. That gets pumped into that. We should probably get some upgrades for that pulverizer. Do we have another Signalum? We do have another Signalum upgrade kit. Can I just go straight to Signalum? That would be pretty awesome if we could. We cannot. We need to go up the tiers. Okay. It's not terrible. Okay, so upgrade kit. Cool. So we need a hardened, which is a bronze gear. Cool. And then we need a reinforced, which is a silver gear. I believe we have electrum. We need more fused quartz. We have some right here that we can make real quick. And this will give us 3. It is pretty fast with the octadic. Cool, so now we have our upgrades that we can do. In line here, harden, reinforce, signalum. And that should go pretty fast for us. I'm not worried about speed right now, since this does run pretty fast on its own. Yeah, because that's already running. That's using, what, 50 RF per tick? Barely even scratching the surface there. Let's see if this does have a secondary output, because that might just be unnecessary. Okay, so it has a 10% chance of giving us aluminum dust, which is fine. This is going to process it all into aluminum dust anyway. So we may as well grab another logistical transporter and just put that into here, and then we'll have a way to smelt that automatically. I think what we should do is set this up as a system in the basement. So, yeah, because this, well, I mean, it is good to have the buffer chest. And we can, right? These have multiple sides that they can go through. We can always upgrade this as well. So we're going to make bauxite faster than we can process the aluminum. The bauxite then goes through, we'll make the titanium and the aluminum. We can then run the titanium into, I believe we have a crafter. Do we have some kind of powered crafter? We have RF tools. We have extra utilities. Mechanical crafter, crafter manager, refined storage crafter, fluid crafter, crafter tier 1, which is a machine frame. This machine can handle up to 2 recipes at once and allows recipes to use the crafting results of previous steps. So we might want to do that. Because I want to set this up so that it's automatic. Like, we don't have to touch it. It doesn't have to come through anything. We just have everything automatically output. Is this done? I think this might be done. Stop. Reset start. Okay. Cool. So this is done. And that is everything out of there. So that's this area done. It's another 17 diamonds for us. A good amount of lapis there. What do we use the Chaos Essence for? Teleporter Anchor, Shiny Plume, Ornate Silver Rod, Ornate Gold Rod, Nameplate, Glow Rose Fertilizer, Supercharged Zircon, Violet Sapphire, Turquoise, Topaz, Tanzanite, Sunstones, Spinal Sodalite, Sapphire, Ruby, Rose Quartz, Pyro, Peridot, Pearl, Opal, Onyx. What do we use Supercharged Onyx for? Supercharged Onyx Block, Gem Sword. Example recipe Super Tier. So we get an Ornate Gem Katana 3. Okay, I have no idea. This is 5. So maybe we should do some silent gem stuff. I know you can make like gem armor. Press Alt, construction. Helmet frame super. How do we make a super helmet frame? Armor lattice, super. So you get 24 from these enriched chaos essence. So to get the chaos essence, I guess we can smelt it, we can pulverize it. Okay, so we need to set up a way that we can automatically do this. And I have no idea, because we don't have the ender chests. They're like good ones. Oh no, we do have the good ender chest. Okay, no, never mind. We're gonna make the good ender chest. I didn't think we had the good ender chest, but we have the good ender chest, so that's even better. Right, ender chest. Do we have everything? What are we missing? We need obsidian. We need the good ender chest. So we need a wool. Let's make a wool. This ender chest, and we need a regular old chest. We're going to need at least 2. Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Throw those in there. We can make a good amount of this into some wool here. And let's make 2 of these. Right. 2 ender chests. We want this to run into our refined storage. And we want to start automatically running this. Okay. I also need to run a test here. We do get it back. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Right. This is good. This means that we can start transporting shit interdimensionally. Ender chests and ender pouches, definitely something we need to get into. And this is through ender storage. I'm good. I am good. Enderium machete. How the fuck do I make you? Because you have 18.8 attack damage. Gem machete. Made by a cheater. Super. 2649 durability, attack speed 1.3, melee 18.8, magic damage 1.75 times 8, charge speed of 2. Enderium and gold rod. Okay, how do I make Enderium? I need an Enderium base. So we need lead, platinum, and ender pearls. Don't we have platinum? We have 4 platinum. Why don't we just make some platinum? There we go. I love that we can do that now. And then to make the Enderium base is lead, platinum, and ender pearls. We have 10 ender pearls. We're gonna need more. Let's grab the ender. Although no, because our thing here is looting 3 on it. And does an insane amount of damage. I don't know why we would want to get the other one, to be honest. Now we can run items back and forth. The problem's gonna be then... Can I shoot you yet? Alright, so let's find ourselves... We do have our stuff chunk loaded. So we don't have to worry about that. Where were these last episode? Hey guys. Hi. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Yeah, blaze powder, we can use a compressor to make back into blaze rods, so we can make more of those ender chests. But we should definitely look at getting... I don't know if Sam's going to be on, so I definitely want to look for some ender pearls so that when he does get back on, we can absolutely obliterate the ender dragon. I think that's something that we need to do. Oh, hello. Come here. I need more of your stuff. Ow. Can you not? Can you not? Thank you. Broken portals before broken portals were a thing. Right. Let's find some... We need to find Endermen. Endermen are our priority here. Ooh, hello. I need you. Hey. Hi, puppy. No, 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 no. None of that. Thank you. What are you? Dimensional shard ore. Well, we'll know when we get back to the base. For the time being, I really do think we should run a digital miner in here, because I think that'll definitely be well worth our time and energy to realistically get a good amount of ores. Same with the end. I feel like there's going to be ores in the end that we're going to need. Excuse me, sir. Can you not? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, guys. How we doing? Can we not? Hi, guys. I'm on fire. I mean, guy, look, you're cute and all, but I don't want to hurt you, so, like, go away. Yeah, because then we can get more stuff that we need. Especially like quartz. We're definitely going to need more quartz. So let's figure out that, right? We can pipe everything automatically into our system, or we set up a system that will automatically process it for us. By means of Ender Chest, of course. I know I said I didn't want to do anything crazy today, I was just cool with vibing, but at the same time, power is something that we need to work on. I mean, we can always make more windmills. Okay, look, Ender. Do I have a way with... Do we have flux points? Flux condenser... Cryostabilized flux duct. No. Okay. So let's look it up. Okay. So let's look it up, all right? All the mods 3 light wireless power. RF tools, energy cells plus cards can share power. Mechanism has a tesseract-like machine. At mechanism. Okay, what are we looking for? Induction cells. We want some kind of wireless RF transmitters. Seismic vibrator, pressurized reaction chamber. Cardboard box. Teleporter. I think we're on the right path here. Machine capable of teleporting players to various locations defined by another teleporter. Okay, so that'll be our teleporting ourselves. Charge pad, logistical sorter. RF Tools Energy Cell. Energy cells, thermal expansion, tech reborn, mechanism, integrated dynamics. Because, see, here's the thing, is like, we can make energy batteries that hold 16 million RF. Or 51.2 million RF. But the main issue is going to be transferring that power. Let's move away from this so we can hear ourselves think. Let's go into our wizard tower for right now. I feel like we need to have some way of... Yeah, we should probably make elevators for that. So, RF Tools Energy Cells. Do we have... At RF. Yeah, RF Tools... Remote storage, modular storage, crafter, screen controller, redstone transmitter. Okay. Porter. Booster, elevator, shield template. Just search up energy. Energy cell from thermal expansion. Energy field provider. Discharge energy meter. Phantom energy phase. How about wireless? Wireless charging antenna. Quantum entangloporter. Here we go. Quantum entangloporter. We need refined obsidian, teleportation core, atomic alloy, ultimate control circuits. That's going to be expensive. Stoneburnt end sewn in a magical snow globe. Okay, but we do know that we need this. Let's bookmark that. Cool. Now we have our goal. The quantum entangloporter. How many diamonds do we have, and can we use those in order to wirelessly send and transmit power? I believe so, and I hope it is interdimensionally. Because if that is the case, we will have a huge windmill farm until the time comes that we can make our nuclear reactor. We have everything, we're just waiting on the diamonds to do it. But if we can run multiple digital miners, do we have the Ender Quarry in this? We do have the Quantum Quarry from Extra Utilities 2. Ender, I think it's Ender IO. Ender Casing, Ender Pearl, Ender Overseer. No. It does not look like we have Ender Quarry. Ender Generator? What is the Ender Generator? Consumes Dew of the Void to generate power. But we do have Ender Chests and Ender Tanks, which are definitely something that we should do. Katana of the End Katana. Enderium Katana. Enderium Machete. Okay. Right. Let's just work out how to make quantum entangloporters. Okay, can we upgrade these with freaking quiet shit? No. But if we make the quantum entangloporter, we can just send power on a line. And we can move this so we don't have to hear it anymore. We're gonna need at least 3. And then the ender chests. Yeah. Right, let's figure out a way. We have these cables from refined storage. Right? We have these refined storage cables. And we do have a way. Where is it? Is it this room? No. It is this room down here, over here, up here, down here, around here, through here, and up. Okay. It's just a pain in the ass to get to where our cabling is. So... we need to get around all of this. We just need a way that we can run some more cables. So we have this that we can tie into, right? This is just running stuff into our system right now. So let's run this into our system. Because if we can transmit stuff interdimensionally, I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't. Not what I wanted to do. And these cables are easy enough to make. So we'll run it down here. Cool. I'm getting text messages. Who is texting me? It is the girlfriend. Friday, 5 to midnight. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish running this cable down. This is where things get a little tangled, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need it functional right now. Right. So we have this cable that we can run down here. If we run, so that's our... okay, so we'll go through here. Start making another tunnel. And this can be our, like... I don't know, our freaking ore processing area down here. I know it's dark. I'm going to work on that. Where is it? I hear it. Where is it? It's down there. Go away. You are loud. There we go. The slate's kind of growing on me. It's a big area. I think we should bend the tunnel. We'll keep that area, but for now I think we bend the tunnel towards the mesa. Yeah, and we start just... and we'll go through and we'll... but we want this kind of far enough away that we're not going to hear it. I don't mind using the slate right now. We are going to come back and clean it up. This is just functional right now. This is solely functional. I have no desire right now to make this look good. I know it's dark. I know you guys can't see anything. I am sorry. Cool. Now he can't get us. Some more galena. Alright. Now we can get the heck out of there. Okay. Once we clear out of like some of this cave stuff here, we can start working on this. In fact, I think back here is probably good enough. I know you guys can't see it. I'm working on it. This is just going to be where we're going to start processing the ores. And back here does not have to look pretty in the slightest. Alright, I'd say it's a good start. So, we'll go ahead and grab our ender chest. That's going to be like our main port for everything. So let's put that like right up there. Let me also grab some of this coal while I'm at it. The coal that has fallen on the ground will go fly up. Cool. And we don't need those. Right. Now we can see here, chat. Hello. And there are going to be attempts to... Let's grab the iron. It's not like we need more iron, but, I mean, you can never have too much iron. So let's just go through and we'll light everything up. Cool. So now down here is going to be where we're going to process our ores. So probably need to run power down here. Alright, let's see if we got a power cable line set up this side. So we can run it over here. Cool. And let's do that. That. Again, does not have to be pretty for the power cable couplings. Wireless power would probably be better. Should start coming through and lighting some of this shit up. I think we'll... do we have magnum torches in this? I have no idea. Probably not. It would be my guess. I mean, we barely have anything else. But for now, cold, heartless killer, me. Cool. And boom. And we just keep running this way. Thank you. That was helpful. That was very helpful. I really needed that in my life right now. Alright. Let's just keep on keeping on. So let's just continue on here. More of this stupid freaking clay. What is making that noise? Where is it? Is it above us? Alright. That should be the end of that. I believe we are close. Yeah, here we are. Hello. Cool. So now we can run power. And that'll definitely be a good thing. So let us do that. So we need this line to continue this way. Okay. Cool. I don't like the zombies. I really don't. Like, I'm half tempted to just turn my hostile mobs all the way off, just so we don't have to hear them. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. Cool. So now we have this over here. Now, this room, all of this will be closed off, and it'll just be these pipes coming through. So we need to run a line out the back of this, where this is split from this. So from right here over, and then on this side, we need to run the same thing. And there we go. So now we can run power and everything through here. And then this wall can be closed off. Like so. Cool. And then this one, same deal. I want to have at least 3 blocks on every side. So we'll go ahead and close that off. And then that is our power line. So we can run that. I guess we'll run it down. I have a better idea. We have... Okay. I need to run through this line to show. Okay. We have ender chests. And with these ender chests, these are the special ones that you can right. So these cables, the only thing that's running to these cables at the moment is this chest. If I created another crafter, could we have our drives separated and just set up a system down here? I think that might be what we do. How's my batteries looking? Like shit. How's my batteries looking? Like shit. But I think that's what we do. Because we have the ability, if refined storage works the way I think it's going to work, we don't need to run an entire cable. We just need to run a cable long enough that we can have another system down here. And I think having another system right here, if they're linked together with a cable, will it link itself together? That is the question. That is what we need to find out. So let's go up and see if we can do that. Let's just dump all this shit that we don't need. All this ore and everything. That single torch, don't know what that is. We'll put our Lux Saber away for now, because we have this 19.19 attack damage sword. And a frickin' laser gun. So, cable from refined storage. To make the refined storage cable, we need more glass. We have a bit of sand here, so let's throw that in there. We'll split it by 4 to make it go faster. We make an advanced smelting factory down there, so every item that comes into our system that we process will become dust, right? Because we want to double it. And we could theoretically go through the process of the like ore cleaning and everything, but I really don't care enough to do it. So let's make another 36, see if that's enough. We want the cable to terminate right here. That'll be where we make the Kerber derp. The cable terminates there. All right, that's perfect. We need more laboratory blocks, but we need to run a thing there, and we need that quantum hujima what's it. So, can I make another crafting grid? Crafting grid, refined storage. Can I also make another monitor? Probably. Advanced processor, let's make one of you. We need a crafting table. We need a grid, which is another is a construction core, so we need probably like what? Let's make like 6 of them. Right? A crafting grid is a grid. We need 2 improved processors. Right. So let's throw these into here. Great thing about these is we don't need, like, we can run 3 different things at once. We could theoretically run 6 different things simultaneously. Machine frame. Okay, and then boom. Oh, right. We need the construction and destruction core. So boom. And the destruction core, boom, and grid, crafting grid. Like that, chat, we have it. Just like that. So now we have access to everything down here. So now realistically we don't need... Let's make another ender chest. Boom. Ender chest. Let's color coordinate these. So we got blue. Okay, what other colors do we have? Do we have black? We have the black lotus that we can make like 4 dye for that. Cool. Do we have... We have like 20 rose red. Cool. Probably going to need some of that. Okay. You can make a wand of the forest. I don't care about the wands. Mana spreader. Okay, so we can make floral yellow powder with a pestle and mortar. Cool. So now we can take the mystical yellow flowers that we have, make a bunch of petals, pestle and mortar. We now have 8 floral powder. We have mystical white flower. We don't need that because we have white already. So let's make our ores, right? Everything having to do with ores, we'll make blue, black, blue. So blue, black, blue. So that's everything having to do with ores will be blue, black, blue. Let's also make a an importer, right? Yeah, we want an importer, which is a destruction core. Importer, we need one of these. We'll go back upstairs for that for now. And we can just pick up where we left off right here. Cool. And we have everything that we need now to make a importer. Oh, we need to do that. Cool. So now everything having to deal with our ME system, and we can hide the chest back here. Yeah, let's put the chest right here. And an importer right... okay, we need to break that. And importer. Cool. Ignored. Cool. And we can put stack and speed upgrades in here. So to make sugar cane. Sugar cane. We have 7 sugar. 30 sugar cane. Okay. How do I get more? We can get void botanic miner, phytogenic insulator. Okay. Uses. Okay, can I put this in a garden cloche if I give it sand? Sand. Let's get a garden cloche. Let's go upstairs. Let's go over to our food farm. Now this doesn't have power at the moment. What is this? Coffee? Coffee, flax, canola. I give you a sugar cane and a sand. Now let's reconnect this to power, which is... We need a better thing for accessing our power than me just, you know, doing some fancy parkour and flying. We do have that. Okay, so this goes over here. And all we need to do to reconnect this to power is a universal cable that I don't have. Fuck. Basic universal cable. Now if we fly back up here, we have our universal cables. Boom. Cool. So that's now getting power again and going back into our system. It's going to fill up our system a little bit, but I need to see if we get sugarcane out of it. Alright, we're good. Cool, so now we have sugarcane farming. I guess for now... how are we doing on all of this? 1.9 thousand, 2.5 thousand, 4.1 thousand. Okay. But we are making sugarcane. We have another 2. So we've already increased our supply by some. Cool. So now we can make the speed and stack upgrades because we have the sugarcane processing. And if we realistically wanted nothing else to grow, we can cut power individually. But we don't have an access port just yet for that. But, so now this, everything to do with this, let's make red, blue, yellow. Red, blue, yellow. So now everything and anything having to do with our ME system is going to be red, blue, yellow. So now, and we'll run a test with this. So we want all of our outputs to be here. So let's drop this down, right in here for now. So yellow, blue, red. So now everything red, blue, yellow. So we throw that in there. That takes it. That should now be in our system. So if we search for a garden cloche in our system. And now we have a garden cloche in there. Cool. Sick. So So now we need to start setting up everything that we have outside right now. Right here. So all of this needs to be processed. This needs to be taken down and put downstairs. Clean this out. That's what I'm going to do. To do that, let's grab our bag of holding. We don't need you, don't need you, don't need any of you. Don't need you, you, or you. Definitely going to need you. Hammer. Our crescent hammer is going to be good. Because that'll just allow us to pick everything up. Yeah. What else do we need? Our bag. Let's grab our bag. What do we have in here? Bunch of stuff that we're going to need. Cool. So let's grab our crescent hammer, put that down there, grab our food. We're going to need our food. So now chat, what we need to do. Are you still processing stuff? You are. But if I do one of those numbers, alright, we're just going to disassemble all of this, and we'll start bringing... Well, I guess we don't need chests. So long as we pipe everything properly, we won't need chests. We will need these HV cables. Cool. So we got a couple of HV cables that are just kind of sat on the top here. Right. So now everything has been disassembled into our inventory. So now we need a buffer chest. And that'll be what we can take everything and sort it out and then process it all out. Gold's probably going to be our best bet. Do we have an empty gold chest? This is pretty much empty. Let's go ahead and bop. Cool. So, and our gold chest is now in here. And we're going to need all of those standard machine casings. We need buckets. We have 5. We're only going to need 2. And we'll throw the ore in there for now. Because I don't want to get to the point... Cool, so that, and that. I don't want us to get to the point where we are needing cables for anything anymore as far as transferring stuff. And power to an extent... But power is less of an issue for transfer right now. We have the ability to make all these cables. But we are going to need more advanced universal cables. So, we need redstone. We need iron. Let's make a bunch of the alloy here. We have more control circuits. Let's grab the... standard machine frames that we put in here for now. More cables. Dimensional shards. What do I use these for? Infused diamond, machine infuser, infused ender pearl. Okay. Looks like important things that we're going to need. So, universal cable. We're going to need... Let's make like 2 stacks. Can we make 2 stacks? We can make 2 stacks. Cool. That's all of our steel, but that's okay. Boom, boom, boom. We did have some basic universal cables just hanging out in there. Cool. So So let's go ahead and go down. If we need anything else, it's right there. So let's start running power over here. And this is one of those, I don't care if the power is showing. This is going to be a long line, but I don't really care if the power shows. That's not what I wanted. I don't need logistical I do need a logistical transporter. God damn it. Hammer. Just so it's not going back upstairs. I need universal cables. Please give me the correct cables when I ask for it. Now this is going to start draining some of our power, but that's okay because realistically speaking, I mean, power's not necessarily an issue at the moment. Right, so now I want to put the blast furnace over here. So this was, what, this tall, and we'll just pack it back in there. Our machine casings. Okay, let's throw the lava in there. We'll step back for this. Throw the lava right there, and boom. All the standard machine casings, and now we have the industrial blast furnace. But before we do that, let's dig a channel. And we will run advanced universals from here. There we go. Now we can run power underneath everything. And the only choke points are going to be these insulated HV cables, but that's the only way we can make these things work. Cool, so we have that. Now, to process everything for that, so all of these need to have logistical transporters transporting stuff out of them. Advanced logistical transporters. So are the slots still configured? This needs to be configured to the side. Auto output. Let's configure this to the side. Auto output. And configure the top to the top. Auto input. And configure that to that auto input. So now we can put a logistical transporter here and a logistical transporter here. And we run that underneath, and we run this up above somewhere. So we want to process galena. So this will be where we process galena. So this is its input, so we want to change this to its red output. We want to make this side its input. Cool. And then we can grab our configurator, pull that to pull, tell that to push, tell this to pull, tell this to push. Right, so that's our first one. We're going to need this to have power as well. And this is why we're digging the channels. No. So this logistical transporter, this is its output that we need to run. So now I guess we can always just go under further to run the power. Yeah, that's fine. And then universal. Boom. And then logistical. So now this is going to go up and around, and this is going to go down. And we need to set our... We need to move that. But I don't want to break it with that. So let's So now let's put everything that we want output right to here. Logistical transporters running to it. So now everything that's going to output from here needs to then go into another system for smelting. I guess we can have our smelting somewhere over here. We also need to do our... So this is all just for... And actually, we're going to need this to be item ducts. Yeah, so this needs to be item ducts. It's going to bottleneck a little bit, but the item ducts are going to allow us to run very specific things. If I put a servo on here, and I use my crescent hammer on it, that just takes it off. Okay. 6. So now let's run this chest, and we only want galena coming out of that. And we want to run this one, and we only want... That's tin. So now let's go grab a galena and an aluminum. I keep thinking that that room, that like in-between room, is our... So we grab a galena. Let's grab an aluminum. Right? Because if we pulverize the aluminum, it gives us the bauxite, which we need. So... And I'm going to try to clean this up as best as possible, but I want to keep everything kind of under the floor right now. So, this side is going to be aluminum. And we want to whitelist aluminum. This side, we want to whitelist galena. So now anything galena will come into here. Galena ore, which if we look at uses, pulverizer, it gives us a 50% chance of giving sulfur, which we can then re-output. I think we need to move this one over, which is fine. We just need to crescent hammer that, and that, and that. And then we can crescent hammer this. Right, and then we have our universal. We'll put here. Boom. So this, let's actually change this side. We'll change that so that it's not outputting there. Pulverizer. So now we need to ensure that, okay. We'll put, that's the input. We need to export the red, and we'll export the yellow here. And then logistical here and here, and logistical here down. And then this will be the first one that we have going into here. Let's go by way of here. Alright, so that'll be our first logistical one. So this, when it processes aluminum, so let's test that this is going to work right now. So now we need to set this to extract. That's set to insert. 1520 heat. When it gets more bauxite, cool, it'll output here. And then we configure this to extract. Probably would have been smart to go from ore to everything else, but I'm kind of working backwards off of this. So we need this to extract. Let's set this, can we give this a color? Okay, so this we'll set to dark green. And then this we'll set to so everything that goes into here is going to be set on the cyan path. Now, then this will be the dark blue. So dark aqua, the dark green, and then the dark blue is our... Dark blue is going to be everything that's going to go into smelting. Dark green is going to be our, like, in-between. And then cyan, or the dark... What is it? Dark aqua. Call it cyan. The cyan, the green, and the blue. So green is in between, blue is smelting, cyan is everything else. So I guess we'll run this underneath as well, so that it can run into... So now this is dark blue, 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 and dark blue. Cool. So now, because we can configure everything like that, we'll do that. So now, yeah, because that'll require that, and then, okay. Because we're running power to right here. We could run power to the back of it to clean this up a bit. We're just running out of ports at the moment is the issue. You can only have so many ports on one thing. So let's go make some more item ducts. And we'll make them the clear ones so we can see everything. So the clear item ducts. Do we not have glass? Oh, it's that. Okay. Is it sleep time? It is sleep time. Cool. Sam should be on sometime within a little bit, so we can get his help with this. So quartz. We're gonna need that to make more of the clear item ducts. We need that in there. So we'll let a stack go. I believe we can use the quartz glass from Ender.io, the fused quartz. Can I? Yep, we can. Cool. So let's make a bunch of item ducts. Cool. So now we're back in here. And we want this process to be automatic, right? Now, this is just to separate out galena and aluminum. So now all of the galena that comes from here, and these are universal, we need, yeah, so that'll be everything galena related. So everything's going to pump down to here, to this chest. And then out the front, I guess we can do bottom as well. Let's run it to like here. So ores that can be pulverized will go to a pulverizer that we have using, I guess we're going to need more. Fly all the way back over here. We're going to need more of the logistical transporters. What are we missing? We're missing steel. Let's go upstairs. We'll make some more steel. We have enriched alloy here. Cool. So we need some iron, and we need 2 stacks of coal. Cool. Boom. So we'll make some enriched iron. We'll make some steel. We can use the steel to make logistical transporters and some more universal cables. For now, I think what we do is we run power. We're still running power. I think we run the power underneath, and then we can run that out the front. Yeah. Let's run this to power. Let's clear these. We want the back to be import. Is that the back? That is the back. So we run one of these because we're going to need another servo. And then out the... Can we rotate this? Yeah, let's rotate this and reconfigure this side to be import, this side to be outport. And we still need to smelt it all. So anything that comes out of here will then go into... run the power here. And then let's run a power to here. And then we can run a cyan line to here. Logistical. And I think... I know the wiring is absolutely asinine and not even functional in any way, shape, or form. We still need to make the electrolyzer system. Let's see how our steel production is right now. And we also need a way for everything that isn't yeah, we can... Let's catty corner this. It's going to mess with people's OCD, but let's catty corner this to that. And then that, and then we can break this line. Yeah, and then we'll run, instead of running power there, we can shift this to run power here. And then we'll have a smelting factory, logistical cables, smelting factory. Okay, so now we need to process our industrial electrolyzers, inputs and outputs. So now let's break away this. Run the power cable, and then the insulated HV. And that now is getting power. Because if we don't, it won't... Yeah. You guys have an understanding. So now we can extractor... Let's put the extractor up top. Right? And then we can run the refilling line up the back. And then this then can output down for cyan right to here with everything else. So that'll... Alright, so once we get those logistical transporters, it'll make more sense. I have it mapped out in my head, but we need to make these logistical transporters first. So let's go back up, check our steel production. We have steel. So now we'll do that. Let's make an advanced smelting factory. Actually, do we have an extra advanced smelting factory? We do. Cool. Let's take this downstairs. We need to go this way. Right, so the advanced smelting factory can then go here. And anything that needs to import to it, we also need our... So let's run the aluminum out the front. Yeah. Let's get some bauxite going. And then we can see what it does. And then we'll, because we need a way to process everything right now. So head back upstairs. That's kind of scared me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fuse quartz. Logistical. Basic logistical. Let's make a stack. 2 stacks. And then let's make these advanced. There's 68 alloy. Cool. So now I can really show you guys what it is that I'm actually trying to go for here. Now that we have logistical cables. So now everything else will get pulverized. We need... Once that's done, we then need it to... Can I pull from the front? I can. Alright, so that'll accept energy only from the bottom. Yeah. So now we set the side to input. We can then do that, and we want to use dark green, right? Cool. So we use dark green as like the in-between. And then we want to output... Can I output out... Yeah, let's output out the back. Nope. We need logistical. Logistical. So set the back to output. Set this to that. So everything that's smelted will then get output here. Okay. So now, okay, so let's configure this. Compressed air out the back, auto output. Hydrogen cells out the back, auto output. Aluminum out the front, auto output. And now we set that to red as well. We configure that to be pull, push, green, green. So now yeah. No, I don't want bauxite in here. Why is bauxite in here? Oh, I want galena. So let's turn that to ignored. Turn that to ignored. We also want to run a green cable. Yeah, we want to run a green, or I'm sorry, a blue cable. But I think we never configured this to be pull. Did that pull the dust as well? Okay, so bauxite, we do need another pulverizer. Which is fine. We can do that. And then we can logistical transport that. And this just needs power. Once we get that set up. We're almost done. We're almost done. Pulverizer, boom. And then upgrade kit. Alright. And then boom. We're out of electrum. So to make electrum, we can do gold and silver, ain't it? Okay. Alright, we have all of that, so let's start processing that out. Electrum on the bottom. We have some more gold now. We could throw that back into our system. And hopefully this will just eliminate all of our issues. We are running very low. We have a good amount of sugar canes. And we can create a server room and everything for our refined storage now that we can have everything cabled. Cool. So now, this is such a mess, but you know, it's going to be done soon. And once it's done, let's go ahead and throw our pulverizer down. Let's just see how it runs. Configuration. So we want it inputting here. Oh, and it does have a secondary output, so we'll need to dig into the wall here. Probably about there. So now... and we want this to go into our green line. Yeah, we want this to go green line, and then we want this to be powered still. We just needed that done. It is a very convoluted system here. If I had done it the right way around and actually processed it, it wouldn't be so convoluted. But we don't have to worry about that right now. So its secondary output will come down here. So make sure it stays on the green line, just for continuity. Okay. So its secondary output will then get into the green line. Cool. So if we throw aluminum into here, it should now start throwing aluminum into here. Now these... I need to be able to access this. We want this to be... Nope. pull and push. And we want configured that to the back, auto output. Okay. How am I going to power this? I don't care if we have a power line running. Cool. And then a logistical transporter. Let's make this blue and this one green. And then we want to set this to push, this to pull, and then we want to configure this. We need it to input from the back and output from the bottom, auto output. And then we want to configure this to be the top, auto input. So those are just kind of bounce around in the pipes there until it needs them again. I forgot about needing to export out from here into some kind of crafter. I think we just make a chest for now. So now that this can run and we can pump bauxite into this, yeah. Pull, push, configure, boom, boom, auto input. Alright, boom, boom. Yeah. Cool. So now, every time this gets emptied out, this will send more. And then our only bottleneck is going to be these two, because this will extract as fast as we need it to. Yeah, and this is galena dust. Cool. So now we run this into this green line. Yeah, we'll run this green line here. There we want. And that is sending aluminum. Hold on. We are getting aluminum. Let's freaking go. So now I think that is those two completely done. And then we just need an item duct out the bottom for everything that's not able to be processed for everything that's not able to be processed, we just run... Okay, hold on. I'm like tripping over my own cables here. There we go. I think that's it, chat. I think that might just be it. Yeah, and we want this to be push. That to be pull. We just need to make sure everything is set to the right things that it needs. Alright, where is this blue line going? Oh, this blue line is the cyan line. Right? No. No, this cyan line right here needs to be a green line. What is this green line for? Hold on. I'm getting my lines mixed up. This cyan line needs to... Wait. This needs to be a cyan line. This green line is in the right spot. This just needs to be a... So now those come out. Okay. So now this line, this is a line that needs to be different. Okay. No, I see now. So this line we need to run under. And this needs to be a line that is green. Dark green. This line can be cyan, and then this line needs to be dark green. No, didn't want to do that. Alright, we wasted one, but that's okay. What? Hold on. Because that gives us secondary output of a little bit of aluminum, right? So our secondary output goes out the side there, that goes into here. Okay, I think if I give this a good... Good test. I think it's time to test it. I think it's time to test it. Full systems test. Aluminum and galena. I don't have any more of either. So we can at least, we know that the aluminum works. Let's test and see. Do you know who I is? Get out of my house, weirdo. Bauxite, cinnabar, sulfur, steel, glowstone. Alright, and then we need 2 more servos. Let's make some hardened servos. What am I missing? Iron nuggets. Cool, and we're out of Invar now. But ores now should not be a problem if everything goes to plan. So now that. So we can whitelist ores. We'll probably need to make a better servo for that. But any ore will go into here. Everything else goes into here. So let's start from the top. Galena comes in, gets passed through. Goes, okay, that's galena. That needs to go over here. That then comes into here and gets pulverized. The galena automatically goes up and in. Sulfur. Okay, sulfur is the byproduct. That does need to be blue. Never mind. I'm actually special. Okay, so now everything, the sulfur goes into the ME system, or ME system. It's been one of those days. Everything is now connected. There's just this random pipe. I don't feel like cleaning it up. And there's just an extra galena. That galena dust then went through all of our pipes here, went into the ultimate smelting factory, and there we go. I think we have a winner chicken motherfucking dinner. Let's try it one more time. I wasn't watching. Galena into the system. Galena's like, oh shit, I need to go over here. Now this also should not have sulfur in it anymore. Right. So now, galena comes out and is like, shit, I need to get pulverized. Pulverizes in here. Then goes up and through. Then it comes over here. That gets processed out. Goes up, through, and boom. I don't even know why we have it connected over here to that. Oh, that's because that is connecting. And that's all of its outputs. Okay. This green line just makes no sense, though. I don't need this green line for any of it. I need that green line, but this green line I don't need any of. It makes no sense. Yeah, no, I don't need this line whatsoever. This entire line is redundant and unnecessary. But now, we have a working system here, boys and girls. Ladies and germs. And we can cover a vast majority of it up. So power comes into our system here. Alright, some of the cabling is still visible, but that definitely does clear things up. So now, I feel like we're just about ready for a full test here. I feel like we're pretty much ready for a full test. So we have the servo. We want to make sure that do lead uses, make sure that nothing's going to fuck up when we pulverize it. It gives us lead and silver. Okay, silver, gold, iron. I didn't account for black quartz. Yeah. We'll process black quartz separately. So let's do this. This one pulverizer is going to be a choke point, but that's okay. So now let's whitelist iron, gold, silver, tin. Right, let's make sure when we pulverize, let's also make sure that, yep, that is set to both. Well, let's ignore. Let's throw a bunch of ores in. So it looks like silver's going to go first. Silver gets processed. Gets thrown into here. Gets processed. It's thrown through the bottom. And up. It's processing. It's processing. And it can handle it. So as we create bauxite, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And this is just going to pulverize very slowly. Is there a better way that we can pulverize? All right, uses. Something out of like chemical dissolution chamber, enrichment. Okay, and we can make enriching factories. Let's make an advanced enriching factory for that. Because that's the same thing, but it'll allow us to process more ore simultaneously. So, enrich... enrichment chamber, steel casing, boom. One enrichment chamber. Basic enriching factory. Enrichment chamber, basic enriching factory. Advanced enriching factory. Advanced enriching factory. Let's freaking go. I'm going to cut it short in a little bit here. Hello. Oh, here we go. I was deafened. Hello.
Hello.
I've done thing.
You've done thing. Okay. I'm loading in.
I've done thing. Please be faster. Thank you. Okay. Basic enriching factory. Configure sides. Input here. Oh my god, it's working. Holy shit, it works! This whole thing is fucking cool. So I figured out a way that we can send items interdimensionally. I'm still working on, and I think I figured out power, but it's expensive, but we can do it.
Okay.
So for power, have you heard of anything called a quantum entangloporter?
Nope. Never heard of that.
It
Not
is
in the real world or the fake one.
It is through mechanism.
Okay.
The quantum entangloporter. Let me read you. I need to actually click back on. So, a highly advanced block capable of transmitting any practical resource across long distances and dimensions.
You know
To
what we could do?
include.
To transport power, why don't we just make, like, advanced or ultimate energy cubes and just transport those? Just charge it up and send it over.
Because they will eventually run out of power. We can, if we make that quantum entangloporter. Let's say we get the nuclear generator running, but we also want a wind farm. We can put the wind farm at build limit, put the quantum entangloporter down, and just not have to listen to the wind generators run.
Yeah, there's that. I don't know. I think we could set up a system where, like, you transport an energy cube and then it waits for a little bit and then brings it back. I mean, most of the machines have, like, a power slot or something.
Yeah. Well, if you'd follow me here.
Okay, let me gather the rest of this sugar cane and...
Oh, we don't have to worry about that. I have it automatically now.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, it's automatically going. I have this farm running right now, but I needed sand, not dirt, because it sucks. So
Okay.
if you would follow me into the bunker, please.
Yes.
And follow me down this very long hallway. And then down this very long hallway. Into this room here.
Okay.
You see shit moving around?
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
do you see this chest right here? You notice how things are going in and disappearing automatically?
Because it's an ender chest that's linked with the other colors.
It's
I've
linked-
dealt with these before.
This one is linked to a thing over there. But, so,
Okay.
this is, let's say this is our miner, right? It's filling up with ores. They're going into our system. Lead is something that we have a thing for, so I'm just making sure that we have all of this right now. So this is going to slowly start smelting, or enriching, sorry. So this is an enriching factory. which then goes into our smelting factory, which smelts it and cool. I just need to make sure. Do we have tin? We have tin. We have silver. We have silver. I don't have osmium yet linked on here, so let's whitelist osmium as well. So this is only going to run so fast. We don't have like impulse item ducts or anything. And I haven't even touched this. I just put this down right as I got into you.
Okay.
Hey Con, how you doing? Conrad's in the chat with his NI.
Oh.
You like nickel?
Hi, Conrad.
I believe he likes nickel.
I see. Oh, wow. You know, nickel's a great metal to like, Con.
He's just doing great things with his life. But anyway, so here's the whole setup, and there's like a mess of cables down there. Don't look at it; it's fine. So there are two servos right here. This servo takes galena, processes it through here, so it pulverizes it. The sulfur then goes out and into the ender chest. The galena dust then comes up and through here, goes into the blast furnace, gets cooked up, goes into the ender chest. Then this one takes aluminum, puts it through here, and gets bauxite, which its secondary output is aluminum, then goes through into this smelter here. Then the bauxite dust then comes into here, gets processed very slowly right now into small piles of titanium and aluminum dust. The aluminum dust then gets transported out the front here into here and creates aluminum ingots for us. So now we have complete full automatic ore input output enrichment doubling everything. And there is a servo at the bottom that I can set to everything else that we don't have a thing for. But I do want to upgrade this servo to a signalum servo so we can do more with that and put impulse item ducts. But I think we can at least get the signalum servo for now to upgrade how many items this can whitelist. But we need to make more signalum.
Okay.
This has been 2 hours of my life to get this done, by the way.
Well, now it's done, you know?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's all set up and it's good to go.
And then everything else that we cannot go goes immediately into our system, and we are automatically processing ores as we speak into the system from the digital miner. That took a lot to set up.
I bet it did.
Hold on. There we go. And I crashed.
Oh, rip. Rip.
I crashed! Yay! NVIDIA!
Woohoo!
Fuck! Alright, we're loading back in. Give us a minute, chat. Yeah, so I slept wrong last night and my neck is freaking killing me right now. Like, it's actually pretty painful. Yeah, I know Java SE binary is not working because there's 4 fucking Minecraft launchers trying to run in the background. Okay, now you should be working. But now we have this going for us, which is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I looked at that Tinker's Construct material guide. The problem is we don't have some of the things that are on there. Like, we don't have Draconic Evolution in this.
Okay.
Now, I was thinking, once we get this done, because it seems like it's just going to be you and me on this.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah. Until Conrad and Harrison are off of their kick right now. I wonder if Cat is... I see Cat in the Discord. Because I invited Cat to the Discord so that they can help out with he or she. I don't know if it's a he or she.
They.
I'm not going to assume it's 2021. They can be whatever they want to be.
We can use they.
They are... they're going to help with getting the server set up to be like a fan server kind of thing.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. I want to do like... I want to get a Patreon set up. I want to get... like, you know, if you subscribe on the channel, you get access to a subscription area in the Discord, Patreon area in the Discord, that kind of thing. So,
okay.
And then we'll have like the stream thing, but that'll be like our personal one, and that's gonna be like, I don't know, we could call it like the Penthouse or something, because right now it's just called Stream VC, but we could change it to like the Penthouse or something.
Okay, we could do that. That sounds like fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
But it's like, for people who want to support, I want to have stuff for them. Like, if they're a part of a certain community, like the Patreon, or the subscribers on the stream, or followers on the stream, like, they have access to that.
Yeah.
And then, once I get a bigger following base, I do want to have, like, merch that I can drop. I can drop merch through Twitch, but I just don't know how good the quality is, so I'm gonna... Once I get a bigger following base, like, right now it's, 20 people, so...
Okay.
But hey, that's 20 more than what I started with, so...
It is.
It is indeed.
You just gotta keep going.
Yep. Every day. So... let me grab 8 osmium. A bunch of gold. And steel. And we do have steel dust, so I can use that to make 4 muffling upgrades. Because I don't know if you've noticed, that enrichment chamber is loud.
Yes, it is. It's
So-
very loud.
Cool. And now it's not at all.
Great. Do you have anything on the list for today? Is there anything that we said we'd do?
Yes, actually, there is something that we said we would do. Laser gun the fuck out of the Ender Dragon.
Yes, that's a thing. So we can get like ender nuts.
Alright, Ender Pearls. I did use... Alright, so we have 9 Ender Pearls. I used 3 of them to make the things for the proof of concept for the ore processing stuff. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and dump most of my inventory here.
What material would it take to fix the laser gun?
What does yours say?
Slimy, sassy Illuminati.
So you need a slime crystal. So
Okay.
let me make you one real quick. And I think just one will fix it up.
Okay, excellent. Don't we already have some of those lying around?
I don't know, but
I feel
here's...
like we do.
It's green, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Excellent.
They're easy enough to make, so... It's a doggo! Hi, puppy! I want a dog. We have 107 bones. He's got 107 attempts to be mine. Well, he's mine in one. Cool. I have no name for him. He will be the dog with no name.
Okay.
We are walking through the desert with a dog with no name.
Nice.
So now we need to go hunt out Enderman. I think that the best place to do that is probably going to be the Mesa.
Okay.
Do you have your longsword, my friend?
I have this.
Okay, we need
and-
something with luck on it. Looting.
Here we go. Got this. This does not have luck or looting.
Alright. So, let's get you some lapis here.
Okay.
I have no idea how much it's going to take, so take 4 stacks.
Okay.
And let's also get you some quartz.
cheap.
I think that takes 100, so here's some quartz. That's all of our quartz, by the way. But once we get the other thing, we can run the digital miner in the nether.
Yep.
And automatically have everything brought back to us. So. Yeah, you can throw the whole stack in there. You just throw all of the stacks in there. Because it's not going to take any modifiers to do luck 3.
Okay. Oh. To do,
Yeah, it takes 1 modifier to get all the way up to luck 3.
all 4 stacks?
Yep, and just take it out, put it back in. Take it out, put it back in. 256 out of 360. I will grab you some more. I think we have more. I hope we have more. 38. I think that might be enough.
Should be.
There you go. 294.
So, like another stack and 2.
Yeah, we don't have any more.
Rip.
Well, you got looting 2 at least, right? Or luck 2?
Yes, I got luck 2.
Alright. Luck 2 is what we're going to need. So,
I can get up to sharp 1.
okay. Yeah, we'll do sharp 1. Because mine has sharp 2, I think, which gives it 19.19. So,
Yeah,
all right.
I got like 17.55.
So the mesa is this way.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the quartz back in the thing.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to process. There's some aluminum.
okay, where's the mesa?
Alright, there's some aluminum. Mesa's this way. Follow me. It is 3,000 meters away.
Okay. 1 sec, let me get to sprinting speed. Okay, there we go, I'm going.
If you
Let's go.
if you set your sprint to I have mine set to left control.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna stay at like the cloud level for now.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get there very fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Once we get there, I'm gonna have to stop and message somebody on Discord because my friends started talking about hunting in like a Discord that we have, and I'm like, outdoor activities that involve guns.
I would love to go hunting.
Cold.
I have all I have is my shotgun right now. I need to get a hunting rifle.
You can use shotguns for certain types of hunting.
Yeah,
It's viable.
I just don't have a slug barrel on it if we wanted to do like any kind of anything bigger than like a fucking rabbit.
Yeah. Could go bird hunting or something.
Yeah, I have
know,
stuff.
what's
I
the
have.
length on it?
It's a 24. I want to say.
Okay, that's
It's a shorter shotgun because I mostly have it packed with Federal Reserve double-aught buck right now.
okay. I mean, that's like a trap-sized shotgun, so that should be good for like most.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
good enough. It's big enough for home defense as well. So
Yeah.
That's why I have Federal Premium Double Op Buck in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shit will tear through, stuff.
Most things.
Most things. Where'd you go?
I fell behind because I'm like lagging as the chunks are loading in.
Oh, that's... Okay. I'll give you coordinates once I get there.
Okay, cool. I'm still going in like roughly the same direction you were, so
Yeah.
I might get there eventually.
There's eucalyptus over here if we want to get pink wood.
Okay.
And there's a small cactus farm over here for whenever we decide to be over here. But my waypoint is at 724 negative 2921. You are already here.
Yep.
I put it in a tree. Welcome to the mesa.
Okay.
Um,
I'll put mine in a tree.
all right. Yeah, it was back here that I like had the portal with the bad dudes come in. Do you have food perchance?
Yes, I have some food.
Okay, because I forgot food.
Okay. Alright, come here.
Hold on, I'm lagging.
I'll just... Okay.
Let it do its laggy thing. There we go.
Here,
Hello.
just stop right here. I'll put it down.
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna get some cooked pork chops, some of the baguettes, and hold on, I got some more lying around. Some steaks. There you go.
Cool. So now we just wait for nighttime. It is 3:02.
Okay.
Well, I mean the mesa's... It's a rather large mesa. Which is pretty good. What are you? I see thing that looks... Oil sand.
Oil sand.
Okay.
Immersive engineering, maybe? Or immersive petroleum?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Oh, hey, there's an abandoned mine shaft over here.
Ooh. Where are you?
303 negative 3356. Yeah, you can get surface level gold over here. All of my stuff's being sent back to the base. Achoo! Ow. That hurt.
303 negative what?
I'm at 306 negative 3410.
I see. Oh, lots of lag.
Oh, there's a zombie spawner in here. Helloing. Mana steel, black quartz, nether quartz, a found capacitor.
Oh, I need torches. Allow me to hold them out of my bag of holding with, I don't know, a few hundred torches.
Another Lexica Botania. If we want to get into Botania. Some bread. Bones, pumpkin seeds. Gunpowder, wheat. Take the wheat. A lot of gold. Cool. I'll leave that spawner. I don't really care enough to do anything with it. There's some fire crystals that were here. More oil
Do you even
shale.
need to bother gathering ores?
I mean, it's probably a good thing if we get the gold, just because.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we could always just run the digital miner over here if we really need gold, if, like, we're really hurting for it.
Yeah. I wonder if gold spawns more often in a mesa or something.
Yes, it does.
Ah.
Higher level and more often. So if we're really hurting for gold, we could just run a digital miner over here for gold.
Yeah.
And then put another villager in a chunk loader thing and have that chunk loaded. Where's the sun? Alright, we're about halfway through the day.
Okay.
There's still just so much unexplored mesa. This would have been the place to put the bunker. It
would have been.
It screams evil lair.
We could have named the top base Area 51.
We're just in Nevada now.
Yep.
Oop, there's another, it's a buried, thing. I know that's helpful.
Do we want another The Ender Sword?
We have a ton of them. I still
Okay.
can't pick up.
What about Dark Steel ingots?
Dark Steel's always good. I still can't pick up the floating crystal from Astral Sorcery, and I have no idea how to do it. It says it takes a pickaxe with a level of diamond. Mine has cobalt.
Oh.
Yeah, is
I
right.
wonder if it's just being picky.
No, because I tried an iron pickaxe and it was like, no, you're still not worthy.
Oh.
You alright?
Yep. I'm fine.
I just heard you-
have a laser.
I just heard you go, oh! And I was like, uh-oh. I'm very far away.
There's a spitter.
A spitter. Oh. Must be a quitter then. Oh, village. Hello. There's a village here. Looks like a vanilla one. There's no special... Oh, wait. That might be special, because it is definitely not vanilla. Hello? It's the jam guy!
It's the jam guy?
It's the jam guy. I'm getting his jam. I'm taking some jam.
Can't believe it.
We got Apchi jam. We got Pico jam. We got Homiki jam. Homiko jam. Kubara jam. We got jam, yo. I have no idea what the hell we use jam for, though. Oh, and then another, there's one of these dudes. The canola and flax and all that.
I never knew I needed jam.
I never knew I needed jam until this very moment.
Until this man showed up and offered it to me.
Refined canola oil, another coffee machine, canola press, iron casings, Inori crystals, emeradic crystals. I know we need that for something good. Inori, we don't need the red sand. Okay, you got any more chests here, bud? Hello, black quartz, laser wrench, okay. Void crystal block. That's now back in the house. That's gonna be back in the block. That's gonna be back in the house. That's back at the house. That's back at the house. That's back at the house. Anything block-wise that's important just gets automatically transported back to the house now. Alright, I'm coming back. Because if it rains tonight, we will definitely be getting Enderman in higher mass in the mesa. That's why I was like, we should go to the mesa.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back at the waypoint for the mesa.
Cool. I'm still in the abandoned mine shaft.
Okay.
Just checking this place out. So much to do.
So much room for activities.
I know, right?
If we were smarter, we would have built a base over here.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
now it is time to be the eye in the sky looking for Enderman.
Right. Are there, and is it nighttime already?
Yep.
Oh.
A creeper. Oh man.
Well, I will be up momentarily.
My boss got something, and it was like, it's branded as creeper.
Uh-huh.
And I just look at it and go, "Oh man!" And he had no idea. I was like, "Damn, yo,
Mm.
how times have changed."
Oh, I know.
That was a staple.
Okay. Just about back at the waypoint.
All right, I am still being the eyes in the sky here, but it is looking as though.
Oh, found one.
All right,
538 negative 3158. He's like,
wait.
oh, over
I
here.
see. Yep.
See? Over there. Where I'm looking. There's some guys shooting at me. Just ignore them. We're
Oh,
high
I got
enough
him.
where they're. Yeah. Oh, you just keep taking pot shots and they're just not accurate at all.
Hey, hey.
Behind you.
Yeah, I know. I like turn my hostile mobs off. Hi, hi. Can you like come back and like let me hit you? Thank you. All right, we're up to 10.
Alright, there we go.
We need probably at least 14, so we need just 4 more.
Okay, yeah. We'll keep looking around. Let's split up to cover more ground.
Yeah. All right. I like how we're both going in the same direction. Oop, got another one. Excuse me, sir. Could you not? Just get over here. Just accept your fate.
Found another one
Alright,
at,
take him out.
okay, cool. Hey, come here. Come here. Let me beat you. Gotcha. Where you at? Come here. Come here. Oh.
He did not give
Yeah.
me a pearl.
Oh. Well, I don't know if I got his pearl or not. I gotta float away while this. Oh, I got one. Got a pearl.
Alright,
I need to eat though.
got
'cause I
some
need to heal.
blizz. Ow! You are correct to run.
Did you die?
No.
Okay.
I'm lagging, but I did not die.
Mm, okay. I'm gonna keep looking around.
Which... It's probably also best to kill any mobs, just so that the mob cap can
Mm,
work in our favor here.
okay.
Got another one?
Thought I did, but no. Oh, wait, yes, I have
Oh, I
one.
got two. I just got 3 pearls from one, and there's 2 over here.
I got 2 pearls from one. So I'm up to 4 ender pearls? I got 3 pearls from that one.
I'm up to
Oh,
16, and
I
I
got
need to...
hit by a weird blizz, and it blinded me.
Yeah, that's just a normal blizz. Apparently it blinds you. I have 18 ender pearls now, and there's another enderman.
I found another one too.
Come here, big boy.
Oh.
Come here, big boy. Let's go. Let's go. Get your ass over here, boy. Boy. Come back. Let me bonk you on the nose. Bonk you back to horny jail.
Yo, and I fly away to heal.
All right. You want to head
Alright,
back?
I have 6 ender pearls.
Jesus. I have 21.
Okay, I think we got enough.
I think we do as well. I'm gonna meet you back at the Mesa waypoints, and then we can head back to the house.
So. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the waypoint. Got it.
Oh well, I mean we can just I see you. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Let's head back to the house.
Okay, cool.
It's just straight this way. But here's the village, by the way.
Oh, cool.
We need to find a way that we could carpet bomb things.
Yeah.
That'd be freaking awesome. Like Archimedes ships, but like be able to carpet bomb.
Yeah. So, one interesting vanilla strat that I actually learned from some friends playing on another server. In order to collectively beat the Ender Dragon, what they did is they brought in snowmen into the end with them because I think it's like the snowmen like automatically target the Enderman or something, and so they're just basically like driving them away or something like that. And I don't know. I forget if the snow like prevents the Enderman from like teleporting or something.
There's
Not sure. Don't quote me on that.
there's
But,
a desert here. I'm gonna mark this because we need copious amounts of sand.
Okay.
So, J, waypoint, new, sand.
I will meet you back at the base.
Yep. But we do need copious amounts of sand, and there's copious amounts of sand here. Set up a digital miner that can just take all of the sand.
Oh my gosh. It would remove the desert.
That's what we need, though. We need a ton of sand. Everything and anything that we have requires glass in one way, shape, or form. Alright, we're just about to the house.
Yep.
Cool. So let's do that, and then I think after we wreck the Ender Dragon, because we just open fire on him and he's done. He's toast.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, even if we look at any of the Endermen, we just open fire.
We just fly because the Enderman can't.
Right, we just fly and we open fire. And that's all we need to do.
Oh, so many cows.
Alright, I need to repair my hammer before we go. I'm gonna put the jam in the thing here. Cool. And then we do have 40 blaze powder right now, so cool. We have 16 Eyes of Ender. That should be plenty enough. Let me repair my hammer here a bit.
I'm gonna throw my ender pearls into the computer.
Alright. Alright. Let's go find this son of a bitch, and let's kick his ass. You want to... Well, it's daytime, and it's snowing. Alright. Alright, we have a direction. And an erection.
I see.
You ready?
Hold up. Alright, where you at and where we going? There you are. Okay.
Going this way.
Alright.
So what'd you do today?
What did I do today? Well, I went to work. I work at a pool that's not super far from my house.
Lucky.
Then after that, I came home, showered, and we went over to visit some of my relatives who are currently staying with my grandmother, and had a little visit with them. So, yeah, that's what I did today.
Alright. Still going this way. Yeah, I had work. I didn't realize I had work in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So I just get a random ass phone call at 10 o'clock in the morning. Where the fuck are you? What? Yeah, you're supposed to work. Fuck.
That is a fat rip.
Hey, another village.
What's this, the second time you've done that?
Well, the only thing that's with it is, so one of my coworkers just got promoted, and I'm about to get promoted as well. So the schedule had to change a lot, and we had just gotten used to our schedules.
Okay.
I have a thing that I'm about to I want to do when we get back. Now that I just found something, I'll tell you about it in a little bit. All right, we're still going the right way. We might be close.
Oh no. Where did my golden bag of holding go? No. No! Come back! Oh no. Please be lag.
Melons. Oh, did you like shift your golden bag of holding into your golden bag of holding?
I don't know, it usually pops back out.
Yeah, it'll pop back out.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna quit and rejoin real quick.
Alright.
Ree! I had so many torches in there.
So many torches. Amaranth. Ooh! We need this. We need as much amaranth as we can get. We have an amaranth sapling. Cool. This is what we build the floor out of the bunker.
Okay.
It's like a purple heartwood, and it is gorgeous.
Okay.
And we need it in all of it.
Where are you at?
Negative 377. Negative 379 1340.
There you
I got distracted by purple wood.
are. Okay.
It's pretty!
That's fine.
And a dark oak forest. How much you want to bet it's spawning in the vanilla biome?
Hmm.
Oh, it
Bet
broke.
like $1 on that.
I have a feeling it does not spawn in anything but vanilla. I could be 100% fucking wrong. Hey, another village!
Oh, what do you know?
God, we were looking for years for these. Coal coke, steel pickaxe. Cool. Alright. Desert, vanilla biome. We
Oh,
passed it.
oh,
Was I bang on with the dark oak? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. I might have just been bang on with the dark oak.
maybe, yeah. Oh, yep.
Alright,
Right, down we go.
down we go.
You need a hammer, man.
Who needs a hammer? Me?
Oh, uh, there's a friend down there with you.
What?
It's okay, I murdered her.
What?
It was a witch.
Burn it.
It's okay, I dealt with it. You're welcome. Oh, there we go.
Alright, let's find this thing. Alright, this way leads to nothing.
Okay, let me get out some torches.
Alright, torch man.
Torch. Torch.
Found the library. What do we got?
Huh.
Unbreaking, Insight, and Frostwalker. Thorns, and Power and Protection.
Not this way.
Insight 3 goes on swords and stuff. And we got an Ancient Tome of Thorns 3. And Bat Wings. Okay, cool.
Found some diamonds, advanced machine frame, nickel, buried treasure map.
Hmm. Okay. Found another library.
Oh,
Oh, this is a big library, too. We got Bane of Arthropods, Fire Aspect and Punch, Advanced Machine Frames, and Brass. Arc Furnace Electrodes.
what the? Oh gosh. What is this? Some sort of weird boss fight? No. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of zombies. Oh, that was close.
You alright? Oop, lag. I'm lagging a lot more today. I think it's just we were loading in a ton of chunks.
Yeah, probably. Oh, found it. Oh, those are silverfish. Oh gosh, they're hard to blast. Or just this thing.
Oh, I found you. Hello.
Yep, it's over here.
No, fuck the silverfish. You want to do the honors?
Yes. Hold up. Oh, that's an amazing sound. Alright, 1 sec while I put down a waypoint here.
Alright, put my blocks to like 50. Done. Back to game. Ready? Hang on, wait, I should probably do that as well.
Okay.
Make this a, that. Save. You ready? Airborne. All right.
Okay. Dropping in.
Oh, we can laser blast the freaking towers.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is too easy. All right, open fire. Chase his ass down.
Come here.
Look at the damage!
Oh my gosh.
I have him stun locked. He was stun locked for a second there. Hang on. Let her land.
Okay.
I gotta finish her with the eagle.
Do it.
Come here, girl.
Come on.
Got her.
Hey! You did it.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Aluminum, quick. Oh.
Okay.
Let's go. And we got the end city stuff. And we can
Nice.
fly. Hey, why you mad? Why you have be mad? It's only a game. You guys are really loud and annoying. I hope you know this. I picked up the Ender Dragon Soul Shard as well.
Useful.
Yep. Alright, my inventory is very full, and I have a thing that I would like to make when we get home.
Okay.
So, I see the player. I kind of want to just read this in the epic voice. Minecraft. Java Edition. I see the player you mean. 6 moons down? Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. Hold on. There's a thing. There's a thing written in the fucking chat.
There is?
Okay.
We have a chat?
It can read our thoughts. It doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. What did this player dream? Oh my god. In the... I know what it's doing.
Wait, did you go back through the portal?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So when you go back through the portal, read the end shot, and you'll see what I mean.
I will. The highlighted letters say I like.
Yeah, I'm been writing out the whole thing.
I think I know what it's saying. Oh, that's great.
Oh, it gets better. So the thing says, "I like big butts and I cannot lie." This message vandalized by RW Tima.
Wow. That's great.
Well, thank you RW Tima for that lovely little message.
Mm.
So, okay. Go ahead and throw some of this in there. is the immersive engineering one?
I am gonna jump back into the overworld and some stuff worked on. Time to throw stuff in the computer. This. This.
Hey, where are you?
In here.
Turn around slowly and reach for the sky.
Built an immersive engineering revolver. Oh, you missed. Ow. That kind of hurt a little bit.
That is so cool. We have a pistol now. And we have a laser gun and a revolver.
I am having all sorts of lag spikes.
Yeah, me too. That's alright. I want to find something to test this on. I can't old Yeller the dog. It's kind of fucked. Oh shit, this thing one-shots cows. Watch.
Dang.
Yeah, see?
Murder my cows.
You wanna play Russian roulette? Alright,
Sure, why not?
round and round the wheel it goes, where it stops, nobody knows. Okay.
Alright, 1 sec. I'm gonna drop some stuff off in the computer, and then we're gonna play some of that.
Alright.
Okay,
You wanna go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Take the initiative.
Ooh. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh!
You lose.
I lose.
Wah, 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 wah.
Alright, send it back. Cool. I can make more casings.
Alrighty.
We can also make railguns and shit.
That sounds pretty strong.
How do I make dragon's breath? Hold on. Empty shell gunpowder and aluminum. I kinda wanna see what this does. Not gonna lie.
I bet it sets you on fire. Because if it didn't, I would be sorely disappointed.
Well, we have 5 empty shells. So we can make homing cartridges, wolf pack cartridges, flare cartridges, file cartridges, dragon's breath cartridges, silver, high explosive, buckshot, armor piercing, and castle.
Alright. I want one flare charge and the rest dragon's breath.
Alright, to make the flare charge, you need the specialized projectiles. I don't have the specialized projectiles blueprint. All I have...
Whee!
Hang on, wait, do we? Common... We do have a specialized projectiles. Hey, let's go. Alright.
Okay.
Give me a second to get everything that I need to do this. So, we need the gunpowder to make the flare. What color are we making the flare? We have yellow, green, or red.
Let's go with red.
Alright.
A classic.
Alright, and let's grab like 8 aluminum. Alright, let's see if I can make some dragon's breath. We have common projectiles, empty shells, we have buckshot. What does dragon's breath also require? Okay, so arc furnace, specialized projectiles, dragon's breath, gunpowder, and aluminum. Okay, so it requires 2 aluminum. Alright, so I can only make 2 right now. Alright. And then we need the flare. How do I... Oh, I need a red... I have a red dye. Alright, we have the flare.
Okay, where you at?
We're gonna do the flare first. Ready?
Hang on. Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, dragon's breath. You ready?
Hang on. I want to see what this flare looks like up close. Okay. Not bad.
Oh, it's coming back down. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it disintegrated.
Alright. Dragon's breath. You want to test it?
Yes. Ow.
How much damage did that do?
Not a lot. Let me eat something and get back to you. Alright, do it now.
Chew!
Oh! Oh! That was like a solid 5 damage.
Damn.
Even 6.
Damn.
Knocked
Alright.
me down to like half a heart.
Oh, what?
I'm so glad that this dog is sitting. Because if he wasn't sitting, he would have gotten up and attacked me because you attacked me.
Oh, yeah, I can also make 10 Casul cartridges, which are the normal bullets.
Nice.
And I found a lucky revolver barrel, so I have 88% luck on this.
Not bad.
That's why I wanted to make it.
Not bad at all.
Just reloading my pistol here. Let's go. Alright. I'm getting tired. If you have any projects that you would like to do, by all means, because I've been doing a lot of projects, so go for it. Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll end up amongst the stars, or something stupid like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm gonna close out my stream here, so I will let I'll do all that. So,
Cool.
all right, guys. So I want to thank everyone for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate it. We are going to we're going to put on our song here. I need to just search for it real quick. There we go. And we'll play that in a second here, or we can get it going now. Alright, I wanted to thank everyone for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You really are. I got real close to the camera there. Stretch out a little bit. I'm hurting. It's time for me to take some ibuprofen, some Tylenol, something like that, and go to bed. I can make myself some dinner because I have not eaten today, so need to do that. But yeah, guys, if you guys aren't already, go ahead and follow. We'll go ahead and switch over to the end screen here. Go ahead and follow the Twitter, the Instagram, and the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Definitely do that. All these videos, all these VODs are going to be live over there very soon. I'm working on that right now. It's just between work and streaming, don't have a lot of free time. And I got about 14 days to really bog down and actually do that. So I'll settle down and actually do that. Get those uploaded for you guys. So don't worry, those are coming out very soon. But I wanted to thank everyone for coming out to the stream. If you're not already following the stream, go ahead and do that, please. It really helps me out as a creator to reach more people. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you want to share it, please share the stream, share the YouTube videos. And yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of the music and have a great night.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.